everyone. So I am back from vacation. Me and Eric went and spent a week down in Playa del Carmen, Mexico, and it was fabulous. So awesome. I didn't really shop a lot while we were down there. I got a few things at the airport. Nothing really too exciting, except I got these new bangles or little bracelets that I love. They're sterling silver, and it's cool because there's a little set of them, and so you can either like put them together like that, or you can have them out, but they look really cute. I just love the zigzag pattern. I've been wearing them with my Lorraine cuffs that I have, and so I got those. The only other thing that I wanted to show you, something that me and Eric did together, they had like a little place where you could paint on the beach. So we sat there for probably an hour one morning and just painted together on the beach, and it was just really relaxing. But this is what I made. I made this cute little fishy. His coloring isn't showing up correctly on here. He's actually like a turquoise, but with the little pink bubbles, but he's so cute. So that's what he looks like. And then Eric and I did this one together, and I love it. It's this little bowl. So it's, it looks like this. And they went back and did the black over everything and like the white and the details. We're not that good, I promise. And we barely got these. Like, we did it the day before we left. So the morning we were going to leave, I asked them the day before, I was like, what time can we pick them up? And they were like, 10, 11. And I was like, no, we have to be at the airport. Like, our flight leaves at 12. I said, we're leaving at 9. And they were like, okay, we'll be there at 9. And I was like, they have no clue what I'm saying. They're not going to show. Like, and I wanted it. And when we did them, they definitely weren't this cute. They didn't have the glaze on them or anything. And so I was ready to just take them right then, how they looked without them touching it up, just because I wanted to make sure I got it. So I'm down there on the beach waiting for them. Eric's up trying to get a cab. And he said, you have until 9:20. If at 9:20 they're not there, you leave. And I was like, all right, fine. So I'm sitting there, and it's 9:15, and Eric comes up, and he's like, babe, we gotta go. I have a cab. Our stuff's in the back. And my initial reaction is, why is my suitcase in the back of a cab, and you're nowhere near it? And now everything's stolen, which it didn't get. Very nice cab driver. So that was nice. So I was like, ugh. So as we're leaving, I'm like walking up with him, and here come the guys like down the little like corridor of the resort. So I was able to get everything and like sprint to the taxi in order to get on the plane. So that was kind of an adventure, but I'm so glad that I got it. They're just so cute, and it's just a good memory, and I think it's something cute that we've actually done together. So love those. So I just wanted to share that. Went today to the CCO, and I got some stuff from MAC. Some of it is limited edition, discontinued items, and others are things that you can still go and buy at the MAC counter or MAC store, but for a higher price. So that was one reason why I love going to a CCO, is because you find such a variety of items. And you generally can get a lot of past collections there. Like right now, they just started getting some of the stuff from the spring color forecast. They had the Straw Harvest eyeshadow, which I almost got but didn't. And they have some Style Black. They have Style Warrior still. They still have some Hello Kitty. What was the one with the bees last summer? Naked Honey? Naked Honey. They have a lot of different collections, the Christmas stuff. So there's, a huge variety of things you can get at a CCO, and they're cheaper than they originally were. So I went ahead and picked up some things while I was there. The first things I got were 2 of the glosses, and the first one is Fifth, which you probably won't be able to see that. But this is one it's a Dazzle Glass, and it came out at Christmas time. And at the time, I had bought Jingle Jangle, which is one of my all-time favorite glosses, and I almost bought a backup today. But I had bought Jingle Jangle and Shazam, which was like the silver one, and I didn't get Fifth, and I really wanted it. So I went back and got that today, and I'm wearing it right now over Illamasqua Sonnet lipstick. So it looks really pretty. So it's a nice nude. Super shimmery. Love it. And they just smell so good. This is the other one I got. This is a backup that I'm so excited I got. This is the Blackfire Glimmer Glass that came out with Style Black this last year, and it's the purple and black one. I bought mine when I was out in California because I didn't find it here. I was out there seeing my brother when the collection came out, and it was the only makeup item I'm pretty sure that I got, and then I got like the volcanic ash products. But I loved this gloss. It was one that I wore all fall, all winter, just an incredibly super pretty gloss that is, I think mine's less than halfway down now. And I didn't think I was ever going to get a backup of it because pretty much everything from Style Black sold out. It was a very popular collection. It's one of the best collections I've seen from MAC. So I saw this there and had to get it. So I picked up my backup for it. So that was nice. The next thing I got was a paint pot. And normally they always have the same paint pots at a CCO, but they just got this one in, and it's, I'm pretty sure it's still available at the store. And it's Artifact, which is a really pretty red, maroon, purple color. Yeah, it's more like of a maroon purple. So that's what it looks like right there. Just a really, really pretty paint pot. Great for a base. What I normally do is I'll put like a dark color like this in my outer corner, and then put like Rubenesque or something in the inner corner, and then it just makes any red eyeshadow you put on top of it just pop. So it looks like this. It's a really, really pretty color. I'm glad that they had this one because I love getting paint pots, but there's only so many that they have there. When you get them at a CCO, they're only $11.75, where I think they're $16 or $17 at the store. Then I got a nail polish, and I had to hunt for this one. I saw it on the display, but then couldn't find any of the actual nail polishes, and I think I got one of the last ones that I found. And it's this one. It's Neon 8. Yeah, it's a frost, and it's a Neon 8, and it says it's, the code on the bottom is AB7, which means that this one's from 2007, which I didn't really look at beforehand, which is a pretty old nail polish. So I don't know what collection came out with. It was part of the permanent line. It's like a super pretty bright pinky orange color with some shimmer to it. So I'm going to try to paint this on my nails today and see how it works. I know MAC polishes are very hit or miss, so I'm hoping this was a good one. And then the last thing I got was 2 eyeshadows, and it is Bold and Brazen and Style Snob, and they're both Star Flashes. So I'll show you these. Okay. So here's Bold and Brazen, and then this one's Style Snob, and they're just really pretty neutral colors. I thought they'd be really good to use as like the outer corner. I've started wearing some of the darker ones on like my lid just during the day. So that's what they look like. But they're just really pretty. They're a little chalky just when I'm trying to do a swatch, but I think it's just because of the amount of product that I picked up, but they look like that. So they're pretty colors. The only thing I'm not sure of is if one of them I already have a dupe for. And my first MAC eyeshadow I ever bought was Mythology, and it looks like this. This one is a luster, which is very, very hard to work with. Not my best choice of my first MAC eyeshadow, I'll tell you that right now. But it looks very similar to Bold and Brazen, so I want to see if they're dupes or not. Pretty much. Bold and Brazen's a little darker, so I am glad I got it, because just when I did the swatch, I was like, well, even if they are the same, it'll be nice to have one that's easier to work with. So that's Mythology on the bottom. So they are pretty similar, but Bold and Brazen's more pigmented. It's also not as chalky with the amount of glitter that's in it, so here they are next to each other. So I figured it would be a good one to pick up. So that's everything that I got from the CCO. I'm going to definitely depot the shadows, and I have some more shadows I need to depot. I'm going to buy another Z palette to start putting all my other shadows into it, so that way I can back to MAC for some more stuff. But that's everything that I got. Had an amazing trip, so relaxing. The beach is gorgeous in Mexico, and we're starting to look for our next one in October. So I hope you guys have all been doing good. I've missed you all, and hope that I can talk to you all very soon, and I'll put another video up as soon as I can. Thank you guys. Bye.